Good morning, students. Today we will be looking into the second half of the story written by Zach Oyer. So the title of the story is The Mystery of the Cyber Friend. Today we will be looking into the second half of the story. I am sure that you all would have learned the first half of the story. And when I say the mystery of the cyber friend, I'm sure that something strikes your mind. Yeah, you have learned the first half, and let me check your memory. Okay, I'll ask you a few questions. So, can you name the 13-year-old girl in the story? And where does she live? Yeah, you're right. The name of the girl is Shri, and Shri with her family members live in a small village named Katpadi Junction. And let's get into the story. So Shri is a girl who is fond of using electronic gadgets. So she cannot live without electronic gadgets and computer. Today you can find many of your sisters, younger sisters, brothers, and even you, some of you would have been like this and some of you are like this, and I know that. Yeah, Shri is fond of using gadgets and she has many online friends. Most of the time she spends her valuable time with computer, and one cannot drag her from her computer and from her electronic gadgets. She prefers of having online friends than physical friends. So this is what the saddest part of our life, right? Okay. So she receives one day a friend request from a girl named Chaitra. So Chaitra is an unknown stranger to Shri, and Shri receives this kind of friend request from Chaitra, and immediately Shri accepts this friend request. As you all know, she is fond of having online friends. Yeah. So she accepts this friend request and they both share information about them. Particularly Shri shares all her personal information with her without hesitating. So this is what happens. And in the previous session, you would have learnt and you would have found Shri accepting the offer of meeting her new friend, her new online friend named Chaitra. And in this section, it starts like, though she has accepted to meet this new friend, she is in a confusion. On one side, she is happy and she is eager to meet her new friend, but on the other side, parallelly, she is a bit confused. So, what will be the reason of this confusion? I'm sure that you all would have known this because you have learned this in the first session. So, the reason for this confusion is Chaitra insisted that Shri should come all alone and she should not bring any elders with her. So, why does she say that? I'm sure that you all know a fact that anything that you do in secret is to be doubted. If you are confident and if you are loyal to yourself, to your parents, and to God, you can do anything before them. You need not live a secret life and you need not hide anything from them. So, Shri seeks completely, she is confused, and Shri seeks help from Akka. So who is Akka? I am sure that you all know this character. Akka is a character who lives with Shri. So she is confused and her facial expressions very much show that she is confused and she is worrying about something. So this goes like this. And Akka comes in her rescue and she asks what she can do for her. And the best decision ever that Shri takes is to tell everything to Akka. So this is how the story goes. So now Shri honestly tells everything about this new friend, this online friend, and she shares everything with Akka, and she seeks the help of Akka and asks her what can be done about the meeting that is going to happen the next day in Katpadi Junction. Yeah, correct. So, I'm sure that you all have a question. Why is it that this new friend, this Chaitra is insisting to have a personal secret meeting? Yeah, this is a question, and let's find out the answer as the story moves. So it is in the Katpadi Junction. These happenings are going to happen. So the next day, the most thrilling day arrives, and Shri and her Akka reach Katpadi junction much before the time stipulated by Chaitra. So they reach there because they have a doubt, because they are not okay, they are not peaceful, they are confused. So in order to reveal, or in order to know what is going to happen, or in order to know about this girl, they have reached the station a little a bit earlier. So Akka goes to the station manager as soon as they reach this Katpadi junction, because she knows that something wrong is going to happen, and in order to seek the help from the station manager, she goes and she seeks the help from him. Now the Bangalore train comes in, the railway track is completely chaotic, and the Bangalore train comes in the railway track. Shri is very much anxious. At the same time, as you all know, Shri is eager, and Shri is Shri is very eager to meet her new friend, but at the same time she is anxious, she is doubtful. So she is waiting in an urge to meet this new friend. Suddenly she realizes that her Akka is not around her. Where is she? Where has she gone? Yeah, she has gone to the station master to seek his help. So she searched for her Akka and she could not find her. As you all know, the place, railway station, will always be crowded. So what is that one idea or one image that comes before you when I say railway station? Yeah, it is always crowded, it is always noisy, busy people are there, you can hear many quarrels, you can hear many vendors' sounds. So this is what the railway station is all about. And in this crowded station, Shri is standing there with full of anxiousness. She is completely worried, and at the same time she is excited. Yeah. So all of a sudden, when the train entered the railway track, few were busy in getting into the train, and few were busy getting out of the train, and Shri is not able to find her friend whom she is waiting for. Yeah, she is waiting for the 13-year-old girl, but she is not able to find anybody who is 13-year-old. And no one looked like Chaitra. So all of a sudden, now comes a man who is in his middle age, who is in Shri's father's age. So we can think like he is between 40 to 50 years. We can assume like that. And this man, this man approaches her with a smile, and she is confused because she is waiting for a 13-year-old girl, and a man smiling, and he is approaching her, and Shri becomes yet more nervous. And when the man says hello Shri, she is completely shocked. So that is what you can see here. The unexpected mysterious friend comes here, and this man says hello Shri, just like that, and she is very nervous and her words started to break. She asked like, who are you? You are not Chaitra. So that is how she was nervous. And he takes like the man says that he takes pleasure in making friends with girls. So this is what she hears from him. She is very nervous. When the man says hello Shri, she is completely shocked because she has never seen him before. So she is very nervous and frightened to the core, and her words started to break. Now this man in turn replies that he is not Chaitra but an uncle who is very much interested to befriend this girl Shri. He also adds that he always takes pleasure in making friends with young girls. As you know, I told you just now. So he takes pleasure in making friends with young girls. So what is that one hint that you get? Yeah, keep it with you. Let's come to the end of the story. By now, Shri is completely shattered and shrieks with the fear because she is completely helpless. She is standing all alone, and her companion with whom she accompanied this particular railway station is not here, so she is completely worried. And suddenly, out of nowhere, her akka comes there on her rescue with the station manager. Yeah, you guessed it right. This man did not expect, this fraudster man, this middle-aged man, he didn't expect that two adults immediately would come and defend Shri. So he is in a shock and Akka attacks him. This is the image that you can see. Akka comes as a rescuer and Akka hits him with a handbag. By now the train starts to move and this man has known that okay, he is in a danger and he didn't expect two elders, so he is in a shock and he rushes and escapes from that place and disappears into the crowd of the train. So he gets escaped, and even before Shri could realize all things that happened in her life, even before she realized her scary encounter with a stranger fraudster, they all go to the police station, and that is what you can see here. They all go to the police station and they inform all that happened in the junction. Next day, a cybercrime officer goes through the computer of Shri and he finds that the fraudster man, has created a fake profile and he is a fraudster who takes pleasure out of making friends with girls. So this is what they found out, and they appreciated Shri and they also gave her a notice to be pinned in her school campus. So the next day, the police woman said that the next day the police would come there for a cyber security thing and awareness on cyber thing. So this is what happens. And what is that one particular lesson that you learn from this lesson? I want you all to think, I want you all to contemplate on this. So internet and all technical inventions are there to help us. It is in your hands to use it wisely or to get addicted and to get wounded. So it is in your hands. So you students have to be careful in using all these things. So you have a knife. You can use a knife to cut an apple and eat and make yourself a healthy being. You can also use this knife for a wrong purpose. You can also use this knife to cut yourself and wound yourself. So it is in your hands to use it in a proper way. So that is what I want to tell you, and you need to be aware of the fact that there are many people who are waiting eagerly to destroy the lives of innocents, especially these small kids, these teenaged girls and all and all other people who are innocent. So they are comfortably seated before a computer and they can hide themselves, they can hide their identity, and they can play with the lives of numerous girls, numerous young girls, and numerous students for that matter. So gender doesn't matter here. Even some boys, like small boys are also affected by this. So I just want to tell you this, and I want you all to contemplate on this. And yeah, thank you friends, thank you, and thank you.